I saw the way you woke up today. Still tired, still heavy, still wondering if what you prayed for yesterday made it past the ceiling. You didn't say it out loud, but I heard the whisper in your spirit. God, are you still here? Let me answer you without delay. Yes, I'm here. I've always been here. Before the worry showed up. Before the fear kicked in. Before the silence stretched too long. I was already present. I'm not pacing the floor in heaven trying to figure out what to do with your life. I wrote your days before you lived one. I know the road you're on, and I know how to carry you through it. I see the thoughts you're too afraid to say. I feel the pain you hide from others. I hear the ache that even your tears can't express. And I want you to hear me clearly. Without distraction, without confusion, I'm with you. Not just when you feel it. Not just when things go right. Not just when you worship or pray or read your Bible. I'm with you in the ordinary. I'm with you in the ugly. I'm with you when the lights go out and your faith feels thin. This message is not coming from a sermon. This is not coming from a pastor or preacher. This is coming from me, your God. You've been carrying too much, fighting too hard, hiding too long. So I'm interrupting your thoughts today with a divine reminder. You were never meant to do this alone. You were never created to carry the weight of life without me. You were never abandoned. I'm with you. I've always been with you. And I'm not going anywhere. You don't remember it, but I do. I was there the moment you were formed. I whispered purpose into your lungs before they ever took air. I wrapped eternity around your fragile frame and called you mine. Even before you ever called me God, I was protecting you. When the enemy tried to destroy you in childhood, I stopped him. When trauma tried to mark you forever, I covered you. When lies tried to become your identity, I spoke truth deep into your spirit. You thought you were alone back then. You thought no one saw what happened. But I did. I was there in the hospital room. I was there in the silence of that dark bedroom. I was there when you cried into the pillow so no one would hear you. I've always been the closest one to you, closer than breath, closer than thought. You didn't find me when you got older. I found you before time even began. When others looked at your outward appearance, I looked at your heart. When others walked away, I leaned in. When others said you were too broken, too far gone, too messed up, I saw someone worth redeeming. Don't let your memory of the past cloud the truth of my presence. I was there, and I'm still here. Nothing you've been through surprised me. Nothing you've done disqualifies you from my love. You were on my mind before you had a mind to think. You were chosen before you were aware you existed. You were loved before you learned how to hate yourself. I am the God who never left, and I will keep showing up until you finally see that you were never alone. You think I can't handle your sin? You think I'm intimidated by your doubts, your habits, your shame? Child, listen to me. I already knew everything about you when I called you. I knew the moments you'd fail. I knew the addictions you'd battle. I knew the anger you'd wrestle with in the dark. I knew the bitterness you'd carry, the jealousy you'd hide, the words you'd say and regret later. And I still said, that one belongs to me. You don't have to clean yourself up to come to me. You don't have to put on a mask. You don't have to pretend. I'm not looking for perfect people. I'm looking for honest ones. I'm not asking you to be flawless. I'm asking you to be real. I didn't die for the version of you that fakes strength. I died for the you that's barely holding on. So bring me your mess. Bring me your guilt. Bring me the part of you that no one else sees. The part you're scared to even pray about. Because I'm not disgusted by your struggle. I'm drawn to it. I'm the God who touched lepers, who dined with outcasts, who forgave prostitutes, who lifted murderers and made them messengers. I'm not scared of what you're hiding. I already carried it on my back to the cross. I already paid the price. I already conquered the shame. So why are you still trying to run from me when I already ran after you? I'm not here to punish you. I'm here to restore you. I'm not here to judge your wound. I'm here to heal it. I'm not looking for someone who has it all together. I'm looking for someone who will trust me with the pieces. Let me into the places you've locked shut. Let me into the places you're too embarrassed to talk about. I can handle the truth. I am the truth. And I promise you this, no matter how deep the mess, I'm deeper still. They walked away. They said they'd be there, and they weren't. They promised forever and gave you a season. And now you sit in the ruins of relationships, wondering what you did wrong. Let me speak truth to you. It wasn't your fault. Yes, you made mistakes. Yes, you weren't perfect. But no one is. The ones who walked away weren't assigned to your future. They were part of your growth, not your destiny. I let some people walk out so you could learn to stand with me. I let them leave, not to hurt you, but to protect you. You thought they were your anchor, but I've always been your foundation. They didn't see your value. But I've never lost sight of it. You wanted them to stay, while I was trying to make space for something greater. You cried when they left, but one day, you'll thank me they did. Because while they were choosing to walk away, I was choosing to stay. Even when you were too broken to reach for me. Even when you pushed me away. Even when your faith was on life support. I stayed. I stood guard over your heart when you thought it would break. I whispered comfort when your tears wouldn't stop. I held your soul when no one else could hold your hand. I stayed when they misunderstood you. I stayed when they lied about you. I stayed when they broke what you trusted them with. And I'm still here. I'm not like them. I don't change with moods. I don't walk away when it's inconvenient. I don't need a reason to love you. I am love. So let me replace the betrayal with blessing. Let me turn the rejection into redirection. Because my presence isn't seasonal. I'm not going anywhere. This is the part you didn't see coming. The diagnosis, the disaster, the depression, the storm that hit without warning. You were doing everything right. Praying, obeying, trusting, and the fire still came. And now you're wondering, why would a loving God let me walk through this? Because some fires don't come to destroy you. Some fires come to reveal me. I never said you wouldn't face flames. I never promised a life without suffering. But I did promise this. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned. Ask the 3 Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The furnace was real. The heat was turned up 7 times hotter. But I didn't put the fire out. I stepped inside it. And I did the same for you. You may not have seen me in the beginning, but I've been walking beside you the whole time. You lost sleep, but you didn't lose your mind. You cried, but you didn't collapse. You bent, but you didn't break. Why? Because I'm with you in the fire. The fire that should have destroyed you is the same fire that's refining you. I'm burning off the fear, burning off the pride, burning off the chains you didn't even know you were carrying. You're coming out of this different, stronger, sharper, sanctified. And when people look at you, they'll wonder how you survived. And you'll say, because I was never alone in the fire. There's a lie the enemy loves to whisper, that God is disappointed in you, that he's punishing you, that he's against you. That lie has been draining your faith and poisoning your confidence. So let me make something absolutely clear. I'm not just with you, I'm for you. I fight for you when you don't even know a war is happening. I speak for you when others slander your name. I move mountains you never saw and block arrows you never felt. I am not your enemy. I'm your defender. When hell rises against you, heaven stands to attention. When demons strategize, I cancel their plans. When weapons are formed, I don't just block them, I reverse them. What the enemy meant for evil, I will use for your good. When you feel weak, know this, you are backed by the full authority of heaven. I go before you in every courtroom. I stand beside you in every conflict. I surround you in every secret battle. This is not a one-sided relationship. I chose you. I anointed you. I covered you with my blood. You are mine, and I am for you. You don't have to convince me to care. You don't have to earn my protection. You don't have to beg for my help. You already have it. Before you prayed, I was moving. Before you called, I answered. Before you knew the need, I was working out the provision. So stop questioning if I'm on your side. You're not fighting for victory. You're fighting from victory. And I will never let you be defeated. You hate the waiting, don't you? You hate the silence. You hate the unanswered questions, the unopened doors, the promises that seem delayed. But let me tell you something you need to hear. My silence does not mean my absence. Just because I haven't given you what you asked for yet, doesn't mean I'm not working. Just because the door hasn't opened, doesn't mean I don't hold the key. Just because the miracle hasn't arrived, doesn't mean I've forgotten you. Waiting isn't punishment. It's preparation. I'm not withholding. I'm building. I'm not ignoring. I'm aligning. I'm not neglecting you. I'm protecting you. If I gave you everything too soon, it would crush you. If I released the blessing before your foundation was ready, it would break you. That's why I let you wait. That's why I let you grow roots before I give you branches. That's why I stretch your faith before I release your future. The waiting room feels empty, but I'm sitting beside you in it. The silence feels loud, but I'm whispering strength into your spirit. The delay feels cruel, but it's the very thing shaping you for destiny. Don't confuse delay with denial. I haven't forgotten. I haven't changed my mind. I'm not late. I'm always on time. So stop fighting the season you're in. Trust me with the clock. Trust me with the calendar. Trust me with the timing of your life. Because when it's time, no devil, no man, no wall will be able to stop what I've ordained for you. You think your failure disqualified you. You think your mistake erased your calling. You think your weakness canceled my plan. But hear me. I already knew you would fall, and I still chose you. Peter denied me 3 times, and I still built my church through him. David committed sins that shocked the world, and I still called him a man after my heart. Moses killed a man, and I still trusted him to lead a nation. You think I didn't see your collapse coming? I did. And I factored it into your story before you ever lived it. I don't discard broken vessels. I remake them. I don't cancel the unworthy. I clothe them in grace. I don't reject the weak. I pour strength into them. When you fell, I didn't walk away. I bent down and lifted you. I didn't erase your name from my book. I engraved it deeper in my hand. You keep rehearsing your failure, but I already buried it at the cross. You keep condemning yourself, but I already covered you with my blood. You keep running from me, but I've been running toward you. Your failure doesn't end your story. It sets the stage for my mercy. So stop hiding. Stop letting shame be your identity. Stop believing the lie that you're disqualified. If you still have breath, you still have purpose. And I'm still with you. Yes, even in your failure, you don't know what's next. You don't know what tomorrow holds. The future looks blurry, unstable, fragile, and that terrifies you. But let me speak peace over your fear. You may not know the future, but you know the one who holds it. I go before you. I walk behind you. I stand beside you. I surround you. You're not stepping into the unknown. You're stepping into the plan I already designed. When you can't see the next step, trust that I can. When the path is foggy, trust that I'm the light. When the road feels dangerous, trust that I'm your shield. Stop trying to control what's not yours to control. Stop trying to write chapters I've already finished. Stop trying to carry burdens that belong to me. You don't need to have it all figured out, because I already do. You don't need every answer, because I am the answer. You don't need to map every detail, because I am the way. I'm not just with you in the present. I'm waiting for you in the future. So walk forward with courage. Step into the unknown with faith. Face tomorrow knowing this unshakable truth. Whatever comes next, you won't face it alone. One day, your time on this earth will close. The breath will leave your lungs. The people you love won't be able to follow you past the doorway of death. But I want you to know something. You will not take that last step alone. Even if the hospital room is empty. Even if the phone never rings. Even if no hand is there to hold yours. Mine will be. I was with you at your first breath. I'll be with you at your last. And I'll be with you in the eternity that follows. Do not fear death. Do not fear the silence. Do not fear the unknown of what comes after. Because I've already been there. I hold the keys to death and the grave. And for you, my child, death is not an ending. It's an entrance. An entrance into forever with me. An entrance into a place where tears don't exist. Where pain is erased. Where joy is endless. You've never walked alone. And you never will. Not in life. Not in death. Not in eternity. I'm with you until the very end and beyond it. Now listen closely. The enemy wants you to believe you're abandoned. He wants you to think I've forgotten you. He wants you to feel invisible, unheard, unloved. But he's a liar. Because here's the truth. I'm with you. I'm with you in the laughter and in the tears. I'm with you in the victory and in the defeat. I'm with you in the joy of beginnings and in the ache of endings. When you wake up tomorrow, I'll be there. When you go to work, I'll be there. When you cry yourself to sleep, I'll be there. When you breathe your last breath, I'll be there. I'm not leaving you. I never left you. I never will. So don't quit now. Don't give up on your faith. Don't surrender to fear. The weight you're carrying, hand it to me. The questions you're wrestling with, trust them to me. The future you're afraid of, place it in my hands. Because no matter where you are, no matter what you face, no matter what the world says, you are never alone. You are mine. I am yours. And forever through it all, in every season, in every step, I am with you.